Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to set up Google Analytics onto your WordPress website or WordPress blog, whichever you use WordPress for. And I'm going to be doing it on self-hosted WordPress, but you can do this for WordPress.com, WordPress.org. It should be pretty much in the same general area. It's quite difficult to do stuff with WordPress because of all the different themes you can get. And if you've bought one off, like say like Etsy, like I have, then the whole interface of it might be a little bit different, so things move around a lot. But hopefully, this will be pretty straightforward, and everything should be in the same general area. It just might be called something slightly different. So before we get started, you want to make sure that you have a Google account, because that will make things a hell of a lot easier. So if you don't have a Gmail account, or you've not signed up for any Google tools, which I find hard to believe in this day and age because Google pretty much owns everything going on the internet. But if you haven't already got one, then you might want to just grab one quickly before you start this. And yeah, so I have many Gmail accounts, so I'm going to be using my main kind of blogging Gmail account, and this is what the screen will look like if you have no Google Analytics set up already, if you've got no Google Analytics accounts. So this is what you'll get straight away. And yeah, we're just going to get straight into it. So first thing we want to do is sign up and create a new account. And because we are doing WordPress website, we obviously want to choose website. If you were setting up Google Analytics for a mobile app, then you would click mobile app. Pretty straightforward, self-explanatory. But first thing we want to do is come up with an account name. So I am going to call this account my actual name, because I will be putting other blogs into this Google Analytics account in the future. I won't just have this one website, I'll probably have maybe 2 or 3 different ones that I manage. But for this tutorial, I'm going to be doing it for my lifestyle blog, which is called Brought to Autumn. So I'm going to put that website into there, like so. And then you want to put your website URL. So this is the URL for any of the website or websites that you want to track in Google Analytics. So I'm going to type that into there. I've put my mic in the way of my keyboard, which is not the most helpful thing to do. Brought2autumn.com, have I spelt that right? Yes, I have, which I never do. Next thing we want to do is industry category. So this is just to tell Google Analytics and Google in general what kind of websites are using its tools. So I'm going to pick hobbies and leisure because it's the closest one to what my website is about, and then choose your time zone. Because if you have the wrong time zone, then Google Analytics will collect all the data in the wrong time zone, and it can be very confusing and it's not going to be very helpful to you. So make sure you have put the right time zone and you not just click through. So if you're in the UK, put the UK, United States, United States. I don't really need to tell you how to do that because that's pretty general. Okay, next, get tracking ID. Keep all these ticked because they're recommended, and if they're recommended, then I tend to not mess about with them because otherwise something can go wrong or I might miss out on something. So just keep all of those ticked and click Get Tracking ID. Next thing is Google Analytics Terms of Service Agreement. Let's not kid anyone, none of us are going to read this, so I'm just going to choose the right country for where I am, and then I will click I accept because I don't really care what that says because I'm going to do it anyway. So next you will get to this screen. So this is your admin screen, and this is where your tracking code will be displayed. So you can actually get to this at a later date if you've got up to the stage and you think, okay, I don't have time to throw it on the website just yet, I want to do it later. You can get to this again from the admin panel, so don't panic, it's not going to disappear if you click off it. And then if you have watched my adding Google Analytics to Squarespace tutorial, you'll know that all we did was use this UA tracking ID here. We're actually not going to use that at all for WordPress. So if you do have a Squarespace account, that is the number you want, and you're probably on the wrong video if you have a Squarespace one. This is WordPress. Go find the Squarespace. Anywho, this is the code that we want. So we want to copy this like so. And then once you've copied this script to script code, head over to your WordPress dashboard admin panel. And over in this side here, you want to find where your theme is. So this could be called many different things. My base theme is called Genesis. So Genesis is what my theme is built on. I bought my theme from Etsy, so it's actually really good. It's by Station 7 if you want to check them out. They have amazing support, like pages and stuff. I don't get paid by them, by the way. This is not a plug for money. This is just a plug because I love them and they're very supportive. So Genesis is what my theme is called, but you want to basically find the theme settings. So wherever it is in this sidebar here, you want to find theme settings, and that is where your header and footer scripts should be. So you should have somewhere in theme settings a header and footer box to put code into. So we want our Google Analytics code to go in the header of our website code. So that needs to go in the header box. No matter where that is, it goes in the header box. So we're going to paste that into there and then simply click Save Settings, and that should save it. There we go, settings saved. And now that is it. That's all you need to do. If you have built your WordPress website from scratch, and you're pretty happy with PHP and you've got all your coding down and you know what you're doing, then all you have to do is paste that into the top header tag. So before the closing header tag, that's where your Google Analytics code should always go. But if you have a setup theme that you've bought or that you've put on straight from WordPress, then you should have a handy little box for those of us who aren't quite confident in coding. But once you put it in there, you saved it, that is it, that's all you have to do. And then eventually Google Analytics will start to collect data and you will have some data in your reporting screens, which is here. If you do have a lot of website traffic and you actually have a lot of people coming to your site already and you're a bit late to the game in the Google Analytics, then you can actually go on real time and overview. And then this will show you how many users are on your website, like right now. Don't have to wait for any data or anything like that. It'll tell you how many active users are on your site. It'll tell you how long they're spending on there, how many page views per minute they have, where they've come from and stuff like that. So if you do have a lot of footfall already, then this might be a good option for you if you kind of want to straight away look at what's happening on your website. So that is how you add Google Analytics to WordPress. If you do have any other questions, then please let me know. And if you also have any suggestions for any other tutorials that you have, or if you have any problems or anything like that you want me to answer in form of video tutorial, then just let me know in the comments below and I will try and get round to it. I have very limited time at the moment, but these little mini tutorials are perfect for me. So if you have anything you want me to quickly show you, let me know and I will get it done. So I will see you very soon. Goodbye, guys. Have a great week.